Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
New York on Thursday, which saw all felony counts against the popular fighter dismissed. Per the terms of the plea deal, McGregor pled guilty to 1 count of disorderly conduct and will be forced to undergo 5 days of community service, 1 to 3 days of an anger management evaluation, and will be required to pay restitution for the damage he inflicted on UFC fighters' bus during UFC 223 fight week. 3 orders of protections were also served against McGregor, including 2 by UFC fighters Ray Borg and Michael Chiesa. McGregor will not be permitted near them until July 2020. Now, I got to admit, that last part kind of threw me off. Like, what? The Conor McGregor just got served today with those orders of protection. I almost forgot about those orders of protection from Ray Borg and Michael Chiesa because I still haven't heard anything about them suing Conor McGregor. I thought the whole reason they got these restraining order deals is because it was going to be part of, you know, like a bigger lawsuit. Like, hey, man, you fucked up. You know how that goes. A rich guy goes on a fucking rampage and starts wrecking shit, and if you get damaged, whether he wrecks into your car or whether he throws a goddamn dolly at a window right beside your head, usually you're going to try and sue that rich guy so you can get out of the damn struggle you've been going through. Now, some of you might not be able to relate. Some people might look at that as a scumbag move. Oh, you're trying to take advantage of a rich guy, you know. Hey, I'm just telling you, the motherfucking struggle is real, and that's just how the game goes. Sorry to tell you, brother. So that's where I thought this was going. You know, these are guys that are fucking getting punched and kicked in the face for a living. If they can sue some rich guy that they feel like, especially in Michael Chiesa's situation, taking everything I work for, motherfucker, you know, Conor McGregor coming through, getting a lightweight title shot on, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, fighting Floyd Mayweather, and all of this stuff going on, you know, you would imagine maybe the fighters who, like I said, get punched and kicked in the face for a living, maybe they try and sue Conor McGregor for some of that Floyd Mayweather money. It's not like Conor McGregor's gonna really go hungry. Let's say Conor McGregor's only got 100 million, right? Well, get motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, 15 mil a piece. Conor still got 70. Let's get it. Now you guys got some money to live on and sit on for a second. That's what he gets for throwing a damn dolly at your head. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been, that's kind of what I expected to happen. Maybe a lawsuit from Ray Borg and Chiesa. Because not only did they have those orders of protections come out, but also their fights were canceled. That's a loss of wages. Even if you're not just trying to take advantage of a rich guy in that situation, and not take advantage of a rich guy because Conor McGregor fucked up. It's not like they told him to come and throw a damn dolly at their window and scratch their cornea or their forehead in Michael Chiesa's case. They didn't ask him to do that, so they definitely have a lawsuit there, a legitimate lawsuit on top of loss of wages from their fights being canceled, but I haven't heard much about them actually taking action against Conor. But he was served the orders of protection today, and now he cannot be in the same room as them until July 2020. And that kind of sucks for Ray Borg and Michael Chiesa in a sense, right? If they wanted to fight on a Conor McGregor card, which every fighter does because it's where you're going to get the most exposure, you're going to grow the most as far as your standing with the fans because there's going to be more eyes on your fight. If you have a great performance on a Conor McGregor card, that could fucking double your followers or just double your clout in the MMA world. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a huge opportunity. So you see a lot of fighters that want to fight on Conor McGregor cards. Champions, they want a piece of the pie, you know, with that pay-per-view share. But other fighters like fighting on the card just because there's so many people watching. Huge opportunity. Well, now if you got an order of protection on Conor McGregor, you're probably not going to be fighting on his card. I think it's safe to say Ray Borg or Michael Chiesa will not be fighting wherever Conor and Khabib fight. So kind of sucks in that situation for them if they were looking for that big opportunity, but it is what it is. Maybe you know, there is some sort of lawsuit going on behind the scenes that they can't go public about, you know, to mess up their case, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, both of their fights were scrapped. They did get cut in that ordeal. Conor McGregor did make a lot of money in the Floyd Mayweather fight. I mean, it just makes sense to me. So with that being said, the good news for McGregor is even if that is going on, he's about to make a whole lot more motherfucking money in this Khabib Nurmagomedov fight, which is likely going to be the biggest fight in UFC history at the end of this year. Now, Conor McGregor, he's avoided jail time, which is also good. And what it's crazy because he was looking at like 12 charges, right? Like 2 felonies and 10 misdemeanors. Looks like he only got 1 little misdemeanor. He's got some good ass lawyers, as you could imagine. But But with that, of course, he's got a little bit of anger management, a little community service. But hey, we'll take those felonies off the table any day. Fucking take those things and give me the community service. So that's good for Conor McGregor because it doesn't affect his visa status, doesn't affect his immigration status. He's still going to be able to fight in Las Vegas or Madison Square Garden, wherever this fight's going to take place. Now, that brings us to our next point. Khabib Nurmagomedov has reacted to Conor McGregor officially kind of being cleared to fight, because this is what we were waiting on. As far as Conor McGregor versus Khabib, Dana White in the UFC couldn't make these plans. They couldn't make this fight until we found out what happened at Conor McGregor's court date. Now the fight can be made. Now it's time to wonder, where's it going to happen, Las Vegas or New York? Dana White has recently said if this fight happens, it's not going to be in Russia, it's going to be in Las Vegas. You know, you can't have a fight this big and not have it in Las Vegas. So it seems like it would happen in Vegas, but now that Conor's cleared, Khabib's first call out is about Madison Square Garden. And I'm not going to lie, man, that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if it's because I'm sleep deprived right now, I'm fresh off of work, but I'm like, come the fuck on, dog. And it rubbed me the wrong way here. Let me pull up the call out from Khabib. This is what he had to say, according to John Morgan from MMA Junkie. Upon hearing the news of Conor McGregor's settlement, Team Khabib just issued me the following statement. Glad that he stayed out of jail because I wouldn't be able to punish him in that case. Now he needs to bring his Irish team to MSG in November and finish our business. Whew, and that statement was deeper than rap. I've been telling you guys, this fight's deeper than rap. This is like gangs in New York. Conor McTeller versus the motherfucking Russian Dagestan gangster squad. Like, this is some craziness. Because, and you can see it there in the language of Khabib, his Irish team to MSG. He didn't say just tell him bring his Irish ass to MSG so I can whoop it, or, you know, just some Conor McGregor versus me mano-a-mano type shit. He said bring your team. You bring your team, I'm bringing my team. Send me location. We can do it gangs in New York style. What the fuck you really talking about? And he called him out for MSG. Now, with that being said, I don't like the MSG call out. And real quick, full-time family, before you forget, make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this video. And also, if you're new, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to see more videos like this, just check out the video description, the Full-Time MMA Dojo over here at patreon.com/fulltimemma. And you can see a lot of other cool things, including the goals of this channel, which is something new. So make sure you go check that out. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. I know that's probably where there's the most history for this fight. I know Khabib's fought at MSG, he's fought in Brooklyn, so he's got a lot of fans up there in New York, so I'm sure Khabib would love to fight there. But also, that's where this shit took place. Conor McGregor and the whole Barclay incident. I don't know if the Barclays is going to want Conor McGregor back after that madness that just happened last year, so maybe Conor doesn't fight next in New York. But that's not the only reason that it rubs me the wrong way. My thing is, I remember Khabib was talking about making Conor McGregor wait. Like, I'm going to make him humble when I'm the champion. I'm going to make him humble. I'll fight Dustin Poirier, then I'll fight Conor McGregor. And I get it. That might have just been a little bit of talk, you know. It is what it is. But still, now not only is it going to be Conor McGregor, but Khabib's going to be waiting an extra month for Conor McGregor. So it's like he went from making Conor wait to waiting on Conor again. In a sense, because there's been talks of this fight potentially taking place like October 6th or October 10th, I believe at UFC 230. No, that's Madison Square Garden. So 229, right? In October. And that's dope because Khabib would be back. Now that Conor McGregor's cleared, that's what I want to see. Let's make this shit happen as soon as possible. The first Las Vegas card we can put this fight on with enough time to promote it. Let's make it happen. If we have to go from UFC 229, which is where it could have taken place in Las Vegas, to now MSG, which is UFC 230, that's like a whole nother month. A fucking injury could happen or anything that could throw this fight off. So I'm like, no, let's not wait a whole extra month just to go to MSG. And also, on top of that, just Conor McGregor and Khabib aside, honestly, as a fan, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of that shit. You know, people trying to wait until the end of the year to fight on the biggest cards. Because really, the UFC puts on the biggest shows toward the end of the year, it seems like a lot of the time. Especially, you know, at the end of the year. That end of the year card, a lot of the times, really, the UFC goes out with the bang. So, I mean, I think this is true, but no one's going to come out and say it. Like, yeah, I'm just waiting to the end of the year to fight on the biggest card. But Tyron Woodley's recently said that about Colby Covington. We saw Colby Covington, I'm not ready to fight at Dallas, but hey, I'll be ready to fight in like November, December. Woodley believes that might be because he's trying to fight on the biggest possible card, and that's why he's not fighting in 228, but not even just Woodley and Covington. There's a lot of fighters that, you know, we see Amanda Nunes, she's not ready to fight it. Chris Cyborg at UFC 228 either. She wants to fight at the end of the year. She wants time to build the card and stuff like that, you know, these excuses. And so it's like, I get it, you know, as a fighter, you want to be in the biggest card possible, but when it's a fight that already it has been in the works for what? How long is Conor McGregor versus Khabib? Have we been waiting on this? Longer than you think. We've been waiting on this for over a year. Let me explain why. Because we've been waiting on a Conor fight for over a damn year in MMA. When he was fighting Floyd Mayweather and spending the Mayweather money before he fought Floyd Mayweather, we've been waiting on Conor to come back. Now he's this close to coming back to MMA, and we gotta wait one more month. And then on top of that, not only have we been waiting on Conor, we've been waiting on Khabib. He had Ramadan. He won the title like last year. So if this fight doesn't happen until November, that's almost 12 months. Khabib's going without fighting. 24 months, Conor's going without fighting. It's like, can we just get this done as soon as possible? Fuck it, we got a Las Vegas card in October. Khabib's talked about potentially fighting in October. Let's just get it done there. Because what happens if we wait till Madison Square Garden and someone gets injured in that month? Like, what if someone gets a damn concussion or water poisoning or what the fuck ever in that month because we want to wait till MSG? It's like, man, we've been waiting. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of waiting. And lightweight division's been log jammed. It's like, what the fuck is really going on? Now, of course, as the fight gets closer, and if it were happening tonight, I would probably be losing my shit. Like, oh my god, fucking Conor McGregor and Khabib. Like, it's going to be dope. I get it. Like, I know it's going to be amazing whenever it happens. But hearing that we might have to wait just one extra month right now, I'm kind of like, we've been waiting. Come on, Khabib. And so that's why that's a little unfortunate for me, but it is what it is. We'll see where it happens. Hopefully, best case scenario for us fans, we see it in October. Las Vegas. That's the soonest Las Vegas card. Gives us time to promote it, and it's as soon as possible. Next best scenario, Madison Square Garden. All right, it's a little sooner. Worst case scenario, well, the worst case scenario is the fight doesn't happen, but no, if this fight doesn't happen until the end of the year in Las Vegas in like fucking December, that's going to be unfortunate because that's going to be, what, 13 months on Khabib not defending? And it's going to be essentially because he's waiting on McGregor, because we understand he goes through Ramadan in the beginning of the year, which is usually why Khabib's out for like, what is it, like 4 to 6 months or something that he can't fight because of Ramadan. Although there are other fighters that do fight through Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Khabib doesn't want to do that. Can't blame him. It's a religion thing. So he doesn't fight through Ramadan. And so now when Ramadan's over, now we got to wait on the perfect date. And it's like, okay, man. Once the date gets here, like I said, I'm sure we'll all be happy. But as of right now, a little bummed about that. But at least we got the good news that Conor McGregor can fight this year. That's good news. So with that being said, after Khabib called out Conor for MSG, he also posted this to social media, hashtag send me location. So this is going to be a great fight, full-time family, and we should actually have an announcement sooner rather than later. I'm sure the MMA world is going to be buzzing until we get an announcement like, yo, Khabib's ready, Conor's ready, we got what we needed, let's go. When's the fight happening? I'm sure the UFC probably wants to get this deal done as soon as possible too. So whenever it gets announced, I'll be the first to let you know. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And shout out to the full-time family. It is what it is, man. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And shout out to my motherfucking dog, Louis G, for the $100 donation on the GoFundMe, man. It didn't go through, but it's the thought that counts. I got your email too. They're fucking with you. I don't know if it's on your end or my end, but the 100 did not go through. But like I said, it's the thought that counts. So the offer is over, though, to triple your money. You know, with my dog Yank, my Dandy Doodle's offer, he said anyone that donates to that startup fund, he'll match it. And then so did Now and Later. He came through and said he'll match it too. So that would have actually been super dope, but the last day was yesterday. So now I don't know how that works. So I appreciate it, though. It's the thought that counts. I've been grinding. That's why I'm so fucking tired right now, bro. I have like 8 hours of sleep in the last 2 days because I've been working both of these damn jobs, trying to stay awake and then getting caught up in other shit, dealing with this motherfucking slumlord telling me I ain't paid my motherfucking rent. I got the receipts though, so you can eat a dick. And then I got these boom, 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 boom. Y'all know how it goes, just motherfucking something after another. And I'm tired as fuck. So hey, if you're listening to this video still, shout out to you. Because I've just been over here rambling. Probably because I'm fucking tired. But it is what it is. We're about to go live right after this video. That should be fun. And then I'm probably going to pass out during that video, so make sure you tune in. No, but yeah, it is what it is, man. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit the bell right next to it so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And this is the hardest working MMA channel on YouTube. We provide daily updates, predictions, betting advice, we do songs, we do fantasy fights, we've interviewed Aljamain Sterling, Sean O'Malley, Bruce Lachmedio, and Felony Charles Bennett, all in just 1 year as an MMA channel. We're one of the fastest growing MMA channels on the net, but we're still small, so make sure you guys go check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo if you want to learn how you can become a full-time MMA black belt. And while you're there, you can see where this MMA channel started from, some of the goals we have for the channel, and even more cool videos just like this one if you enjoyed it. So thanks again to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button, and also if you're just lurking and this is your first time seeing a video, appreciate that as well. I'm out.
Da 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 da! It's the motherfucking DOG.